Disarm decries centre's decision to grant citizenship to minority communities of Bangladesh and Pakistan. JCILPS says all communities living in Manipur should together discuss the pros and cons of the three bills passed by the Assembly. And Cookie Black Day observed in memory of 108 innocent cookies killed in massacres. Good evening and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime News. I'm Nina Yangobam with the top stories and latest news at this hour. Democratic Students Alliance of Manipur President Moirangthem Angamba said the decision of the Ministry of Home Affairs to grant citizenship to minority communities of Bangladesh and Pakistan is a ploy to annihilate smaller communities. Speaking to media at Disarm office at Kaisampat, Angamba said the notification issued by Ministry of Home Affairs on August 7th, which relaxes passport entry into India Act 1920 and the Foreigners Act 1946 for minority communities of Bangladesh and Pakistan, such as Hindus, Christians, Jains, Parsis and Buddhists, pose threat to the existence of smaller communities, Northeast India. Representatives of Apunba Ireipak Mahairoi Sinbang Loop were also present at the press meet.
Pakistan amadi Bangladesh makoibu daramagi mingda what neighbor tawudagi apamasid laikraba amadi sangak padasu makhala matagi document song yaudana laiba yana bagi dugumba order mathoki basi masi ilomi kanabagi jangjiliba interest ki wang madani asigumba order si kudak handokadabani apun bagi punsil lakanda yelomi kanjanabagi north the laiba ethnic group mayam si punsil lakanda sugumba yelomi kanjanabagi amadi sugumba yelomi gi mayokta senior leba mayam singa se masi mayok nanabagi oiba khungthang yat pa horagani haibasi lupani si mo sinjaraga thamjare.
Joint Committee on Inner Line Permit System JCILPS has emphasized the need for all communities living in the state to sit together and discuss the pros and cons of the three bills passed by the Manipur Assembly. Convener in charge of JCILPS Komram Ratan said it is time that all communities exchange their views on the bills. Speaking to Impact News on the sidelines of Lana Tharam of Sapam Robin Hood at Ima Ibema Kunthok Hanbi at DM College campus, Thangwiban Ratan expressed grave concern at the unfortunate incidents that occurred in different districts of Manipur after the Assembly passed the three bills. He said the bills were passed to protect all the indigenous people living in the state and not to protect a particular community. The ceremony was attended, among others, by former Thangwiban MLA K.H. Joy Kisan, members of various CSOs, students, youth from different parts of the state. Multi-religious prayers were held on the occasion.
Bilasi pass wakanda bilasi akoi Asian pibai matangda akoi tongan bo wafum kya husi tholei maramdi bilasi maramda ena akoi gi khangbu wat ba haigadra amadi wakhal lan longna ba haigadra bilasi manipur da kunamene ba jingda tamda leiba akoi gi yelomi jingmi tammi akoi khudum ngakpi semigida ba akoi sep tawdo bilni maramdi suma bilama pass tawdo ba taragadi Manipur da kunamene ba jingda leiba tamda ba jingmi tammi yelomi khudum se ma pandala ko midom miya jana yosala kanda koi lo manga da ba mata ama leibina haiba manga da matang sing mayok da akoi puna lemina kanda sum bilama pass kanda yelomi akoi kanba je masi akoi mangi puna tawdang ni.
Komram Ratan also vehemently condemned the action of Papu Yadav, which targeted Manipuris in Bihar. He said non-Manipuris were never targeted during the over 3-month-long inner line permit system agitation in Manipur.
Train da keda Papu Yadav na togiba thong do ko yamna kana kadin to manam di handaki thani hena chathagiba iho sida kana gomba mapandai lakpa koi Indian people sing nan person da tati ta hona to boi pot legide pass to bill se masi mapanda lakwa mayang sing tanba na traga changba yar ba nate maram di masi di mapanda lakwa nan person sing je masi koi pass pira kan lai hemni nagaling simsa mizoram gi simsa na tongan ba mukhi agenda mo na koi gi against le basi masi aran mo khungtang ni ju jin nagaling da ILP sanari mizoram da ILP sanari manipur sana ba karwi ya duno makoi na makoi gi mahagi maram gi area di hendo kan da manipur gi pot yakun ba se makoi yamna soi ba stem ni.
Former MP Kim Gangte has questioned why the Chief Minister has not yet visited Churachandpur to see the prevailing situation there after the passing of the 3 bills by the Assembly. Speaking to media at her quarter at Langol Game Village, Kim Gangte expressed strong reservations at 1951 being the cut-off base year. She alleged that the government took this step to resolve the ILPS agitation without much thought.
When we need, or when the state needs the visit of the leaders from Delhi, why are they keeping quiet when the hill areas is burning? And what about the governor of Manipur? Has he given any report about the chaotic situation in Manipur? If yes, why is the central government quiet till today, even after receiving a report from the governor?
Kuki community has been observing September 13th as Kuki Black Day or Sahanit Ni since 1993. Kuki INP Imphal and KSO Imphal also observe the day at Tribal Market, New Lambulel. General Secretary KSO GHQ Sebo Haukip said the day is being observed in remembrance of 108 innocent Kukis killed in ethnic cleansing of 1993 to 1996. On this day, 88 persons were massacred at Jopi village, located at the border of Sadar Hills and Tamenglong district. Another 13 persons were also killed at Jalnol village, Sadar Hills, 4 at Something village and 3 at Nungthat village on the same day. Sebo Haukip also added that the day is not observed to seek revenge towards any particular community.
1993 to 95-96 वाइसिदा ethnic cleansing हाइना community amana Kuki gi mathakta lan tawrakpasi gi matang sida ngasi 13 September gi numit sida khwaidagi ayamba siba numit aduni Kuki singi damaktadi ngasi se as Black Day haina observe tawraga every Kuki inhabited area sida ngasi se a day of prayer haina ko adum sahi khuding se dum season lakpani observe tawri sidi Kanagumba community amagi revenge logani natraga moi uning dabagi hatred sunati.
Parents and guardians of students of class 12 who could not appear in the CBSE examinations 2015 are unhappy with the state government for not keeping its word. They told the media at Manipur Press Club that the fact-finding committee has selected 320 students to appear in the examinations conducted by Council of Higher Secondary Education Manipur, but nothing has been done for the students. They said the controller of examination of COSEM has declined to give approval to them. It may be recalled that about 2,500 students of class 9, 10, 11 and 12 were denied the opportunity to appear in the CBSE examinations earlier this year. Later, the state government decided to allow them to sit for examinations conducted by BOSEM and COSEM. The parents appealed to the government to allow their children to sit for examinations and save their future. Manipur Home Guard Employees Welfare Association has urged the government to implement the Supreme Court's order to give some salary to Home Guard personnel as IRB and police constable. President of Manipur Home Guard Employees Welfare Association, Yanglem Mangi, today said the pay given to the Home Guard personnel is comparatively low. The new office bearers of the association were introduced to the members today. Sagolban MLA R.K. Imo today handed over land allotment order of the controversial Lamthokpam land in Kakulong Khul to village chief today at a function held at KYC Club in Kakulong Khul. Free super specialty cardiac heart care camp concluded today. Facilities like clinical examination, blood sugar test, blood cholesterol test, ECG, heart scan and lung function tests were provided at the camp. Free medicines were also distributed at the camp. The camp was sponsored by Dr. Rajendra Thangdam, super specialist in cardiology, DM, AIMS Delhi, and organized by Young Social Service Union, Sagolband, Moirang, Lerak, Nepra, Benjo, Lekai. The camp was held from March on every second Sunday. Senior citizens, elderly members of AMZU, social workers, veteran sports persons, members of Meira Paibilup and elderly persons of the locality attended the camp. Former Thongju MLA T.H. Bishwajit today inaugurated a youth guidance club at Kong Bukit Lekai. Speaking at the occasion, Bishwajit said the society can progress if local clubs function properly. He said the club was constructed with the funding of Local Area Development Fund and funds donated by his family members. He said clubs can guide the younger generation of the state in the right path. It's time for a short commercial break. We'll be back in a short while. Keep watching Impact News. Welcome back. You're watching Primetime News. President of Central Committee, Manipur Association Northeast India, Mane Potsangbam Sonamani, has asserted that the decision taken by the state cabinet must be respected by all. Talking to media persons at Manipur Press Club today, Sonamani said the people should respect the cabinet's decision to implement inner line permit system in the state. He also criticized the interference by some neighboring states in Manipur issue.
Manipur Sarkarna afaba sarukni haina khanna tobiribase akoi myam sabatbatai karigumba pendaba karigumba madigi wahi kayamunum leribasu peaceful negotiations tawraga solution problem hone bibna paidigi phagani han lojei Manipur mapandal liramioi singna makoi masa masa gi state ki problem kayamurum leibadi hundoga Manipur da thoiba punamak se khut thingjallaga mai na petrol made the petrol this is absolutely unwanted.
The 15th Foundation Day of National Identity Protection Committee NIPCO was celebrated today at IMA Conference, Kesampat. Speaking on the occasion, NIPCO President M. Medun Maring said he welcomed the civil society organizations of Valley and Hills which are trying hard to bring prosperity and development in the state. Medun Maring said NIPCO from the beginning is trying to help people of the Valley and Hills to live together in a peaceful atmosphere. Medun Maring described the present situation prevailing in the Valley and Hills as unfortunate. He said united efforts are needed from every community of the state if the people want to live in a prosperous state. Indian Red Cross Society today extended help to the flood-affected people of Rongchang village, Chakpikarong in Chandel district. Secretary of Indian Red Society Manipur branch handed over the aid to Rongchang village chief L. and Wangam. The aid included blankets, towels, women's clothes, mosquito nets and buckets. The society also saw the portable water purification unit kept at Wangu Laipam Haino Uyam. The unit was given by Australia Red Cross Society.
Nigi mamang da khoi na survey lakpada yum ke ate kai to bu da khoi changna jahui rimarak ta so khoi health camp ma lakhre ri matung da khoi gi national headquarter de pir ko relief material se ngasi yen thoksi haina khoi gi kulak pagi masano pi tolun siga ta narga ma khoi ipwa kulak pagi mayum da yen thokse bani khoi na sigi lamsida masi machine se khinje bagi di wangu so asom makha asom da di te water natraga tu well water phangi sidadi ising je phangden haibadagi moi pradhan ga ta narga sida install tawjabani.
Dynamic Manipur and Helping Hands Manipur continue to extend help to the flood-affected people of Kakching, Chumnang, Wangu, Sero, Sugnu and Tentha. They distributed water filtration units to flood victims on September 10th and 12th. The volunteers also treated community ponds in Kairak, Kakching, Tekcham, Tentha, Lesangthem and Kangabok and provided relief material to more than 800 families. Gunj, an NGO based in Delhi, has offered help to the flood victims of Lesangthem, Khong Manung in Thoubal district. The NGO, along with the volunteers of Rural Women and Children and Backward Development Society, Laurembam, distributed rice, pulses, sugar and clothes to about 250 affected families. Uripok Kangchup Road Auto Rickshaw Owners and Drivers Cooperative Society Limited, clubs and Merapaibis in Uripok have opposed the construction of Imphal Sporting Club office at Chakri Kom Auto Rickshaw Parking. Addressing media persons at Manipur Press Club, Uripok People Welfare Committee member A. Pollen said Imphal Sporting Club can be set up at an appropriate location within Imphal. He requested not to occupy the auto rickshaw parking, which is operational for a long time. 5 clubs of Changangai Lekai and Mairapaivis today staged a sit-in at Changangai Community Hall. The sit-in was staged against assault of a van driver of Sishu Niketan School by Konjengbam Amarjit of Uripok Hizam Devan Lekai near Jest Oil Pump. Kumbi Municipal Council Chairperson M. Vineshwar has accused that Kumbi MLA along with some councillors are trying to show him in bad light. Addressing media persons at Manipur Press Club, M. Vineshwar said without informing the council, some people have taken funds for projects under Urban Development Ministry like renovation of road, making of culvert and construction of drain. He appealed to all concerned not to undertake the projects. Drains of Ningomthong, Sairom Lerak under Tongju constituency were cleaned today. Members of Ningomthong Sairom Lerak Development Committee, Tongju Part 1, cleaned the drains under supervision of former Tongju MLA T.H. Vishwajit, who provided JCB and other equipments. Ningomthong Sairom Lerak Development Committee appealed to the people who sell water not to pour chemicals and other unwanted items in the drain. Committee on Imphal Municipal Solid Waste Management CISM today organized a one-day awareness program on solid waste management at Classic Grande, Chingmairong. Mahod Director and Geet Kumar, economist, and Mohendra Singh and officials of Imphal Municipal Council took part in the program. The program deliberated on plan of action to keep Imphal city clean and government schemes and projects. CISM convener L. Premjit told Impact News that IMC, NGO and government alone cannot make Imphal clean, but a major role of the public is required. A one-day awareness program on Integrated Child Protection Scheme (ICPS) and Child Rights and Child Trafficking was organized by District Child Protection Unit, Imphal East, under the sponsorship of Department of Social Welfare at Kurai Nandebam Lekai. Chairperson of Child Welfare Committee, Bishnupur District, Lamabam Pisak, spoke about the various schemes launched by Government of India since 2009 under ICPS. Caesar Hospitals conducted Caesar Healthy Baby Competition for the first time. The competition was organized by Department of Pediatrics and Neonatology, Caesar Hospital and Cipla Nurture at Caesar Hospital campus to create awareness among the parents to keep their children fit and healthy. Around 180 children from the age group of below 1 year up to 5 years participated in the competition held under 5 categories. Development and Peace Organization Yai School today organized a painting competition at the residence of Chanam Kulachandra Yai School, Chingakam Lerak. 120 students took part in the competition held in 3 categories. Manipur Sahitya Parishad Imphal organized Rajkumar Sanahal BCom Memorial Lecture today at Manipur Hindi Sahitya Parishad Hall, Old Assembly Road. Former professor of Manipur University, Naurem Kagendra, spoke on Himalay Pokpa Matamda Manipur Su Pokhe. Professor Thoidingjam Tombi released the 166th and 167th volume of quarterly publication of Manipur Sahitya Parishad. The 5th Foundation Day of Sairangba Singhi Apunbal Loop SAL Manipur was celebrated today at Lamyan Basanglan Palace Compound. Kuraizam Fulo Sanathoi, Isai Saireng winner Sanglakpam Achau Sharma, Best Music Director of the Year, Kuraizam Nimai Charan, Best Female Singer, Yensembam Bilasini, and Best Music Composers, Aribam Shyam Sharma, Padma Shri Awardee, and Dr. Hamom Navachandra were felicitated. 11 books were also released on the occasion. Mele Leisna, the 37th production of Sanalebak Nachom Artist, was launched today at a function held at its office near Imphal Polo Ground. The script is written by Ranjit Ningthauja, while O. Prafulo Chandra is the director. Now to sports news. Jomi Football Club ZFC Churachandpur beat Southern Sporting Club SSU Singjamai by 1-0 in the 10th Manipur State League football tournament today. Latminthang got the breakthrough in the 89th minute of the match. The tournament is organized by Old Manipur Football Association under the sponsorship of Khumukcham Ingocha Singh Memorial Trust at Mapal Kangjebung. MPSC Imphal and USA Kurai will play in the first match, while FC Zalin Sadar Hills and Neroka FC Sangakpung will play in the second match tomorrow. "335 fencers of 14 affiliated units are competing in the ongoing 11th Governors Cup State Level Fencing Championship. In the sub-junior girls foil event played today, and Mona of K8SC won gold, while L. Vidya Lakshmi of UPAA won silver. In the sub-junior girls sabre event, K. Jitmala of Misikol won gold and L. Ambika of UPAA silver. In the sub-junior girls AP event, T8 Sandhya of RSC won gold and A. Malemganbi of K8SC won silver. While in the sub-junior boys AP event, T8 Satish of K8SC won gold and O. Porenganba of Yasu won silver. The championship is organized by Manipur Fencing Association at Kumalampak Sai Special Area Games Indoor Stadium, which kick off from 11th of this month. 175 boys and 160 girl fencers are taking part in the competition. Indian round began today in the 27th Senior State Level Archery Championship, which kicked off yesterday, organized by Manipur Archery Association at Kumalampak Sports Complex. In Indian round, women individual, P. Sonia of YAC stood first, K. Puspavati of FAC second, and C.H. Devya of SICA third, whereas in Indian round, man individual and Arjun of SICA got first, O. Prem of ITAC second, and T.H. Launganba of SICA got third. First state level sub-junior and junior chess boxing championship organized by Chess Boxing Association of Manipur began today at Kumalampak Boxing Arena. 85 players are taking part in the championship. SKYC Sekmai trounced KSC Nambuland 6-0, while YWC Malom defeated DM Rao Sekmai by 1-0 in the 16th Sagaizam Birendra Singh Memorial Super Division Football League tournament. The tournament is Imphal West District Football Association at Malom Tera Kha ground. BMSC Taubungkok will take on YDO Haino Kongnembi on the 15th of this month. Star Club Moirangkampu trounced TYWO Takil 9-0 in Moirangthem Ibobi Memorial First Division Football League organized by Imphal East District Football Association at ABA Ground, Ketrigao. S. Janta of MPSC Beg Gold and KSH Roshan of OLA Beg Silver in the senior men AP of the 11th Governors Cup State Level Fencing Championship. O. Chinglemba of UPAA cleans gold and L. Thaungamba of RSC silver in the foil event. Meanwhile, in senior women AP event, E. Gita of MPSC got gold and H. Lintoy of UPAA silver. In the sub-junior girls foiled event played today, and Mona of K8SC won gold, L. Vidya Lakshmi of UPAA won silver medal. In the sub-junior girls sabre event, K. Jitmala of Misikol beg gold and L. Ambika of UPAA silver. In the sub-junior girls AP event, T8 Sandhya of RSC won gold and A. Malemganbi of K8SC won silver. The championship is organized by Manipur Fencing Association at Kumalampak Sai Special Area Games Indoor Stadium. And Permit of Police Department cleans the men's title in the 24th Manipur Civil Service Tennis Championship organized by Manipur Civil Service Tennis Association. L. Jitain and N. Premjit of Police beat H. Ibotombi and N. Dilip of PHED to cleanse the men's double, while PHED won the team event beating Medical Department. Before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. This arm decries Centre's decision to grant citizenship to minority communities of Bangladesh and Pakistan. JCILPS says all communities living in Manipur should together discuss the pros and cons of the three bills passed by the Assembly. And Cookie Black Day observed in memory of 108 innocent cookies killed in massacres. Thank you very much for being with us. Stay tuned for the Primetime Manipuri News. Good night.